Yeah, just a stone's throw from the viaducts, the troubled Olympic Athletes Village condo development is in the news again, and it isn't good. At least 11 people who bought units during pre-sales want their money back, citing a litany of complaints. As Ron Benzie reports, the list includes one buyer who shelled out nearly $2 million for a high-end unit.
Just the final touches left before people who bought units in the former Olympic Athletes Village can finally move in, while some landscaping remains to be done outside. Cleaning crews are busy inside, but there's a handful of buyers who don't want to take possession at all, claiming they're not getting what they originally paid for.
My clients thought they were buying a very high-end unit, and they don't believe that the Millennium's delivering anywhere near what they promised.
Bainham represents a growing list of at least 11 buyers who want their pre-sale contracts ripped up and their deposits returned, claiming what they saw in the developer's glossy brochure doesn't compare to what they actually received. Many of them complaining about poor workmanship, unauthorized floor plan changes, and defective equipment.
Their concern is if things like that, the fit and finish and fireplaces, they can't get that right, what have they done with the rest of the building? I'm not saying there's anything wrong with the rest of the building, but once a purchaser loses faith in a building, they just don't want to be there.
And then there's the case of another unhappy customer, a Korean woman who purchased a $1.8 million suite. She's now launched her own separate lawsuit against the city and Millennium Developments, trying to get her deposit back as well. Yun Suk Lee wants her $463,000 returned, claiming she not only didn't get the panoramic view of Falls Creek that she was promised, but her suite is actually smaller than original specifications. Her unit, one of 264 suites purchased as a pre-sale. The city, meantime, is downplaying the lawsuits.
You know, when you start to get the notices for closing of any pre-sale contracts, you always have people who, you know, you can imagine who signed up 2 years ago to buy something and their life circumstances have changed, may have lost their job, may have decided to move to another part of the country. It's absolutely normal. We have no concerns.